Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for Monday, April Fool's Day. Yep, 1st of April, 2019, about 9:13 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we wake up to new money. It's the beginning of a new quarter, new money coming into the market. You're seeing a certain amount of that. By the way, early shares of Lyft went under the offering price, just so you know that. In the gold market, silver, they're battling right here, sideways. Silver gaining a little on gold today, but not a trend just yet. Dollar down a fraction. We're looking at bonds and notes under some selling pressure. They both, especially in the 10-year and the 5-year note, I'm going by memory here, they lost their embedded reading, so I could see more selling pressure coming in there. On the energy market, the EIA came out the other day, I think it was over the weekend, and said that actually, U.S. rig counts are down quite a bit since mid-November, and we've lost 90 million barrels a day of oil production. Add that to the lost Venezuelan production, the cutbacks in OPEC, and you're still getting the market supported there. A big reaction on Friday to the USDA crop report that I think shook the corn traders. You know, you don't see corn go 20 cents in a day very often, so you're getting a little bit bounce off of that. Now, over the weekend, China came out with some internal numbers in their manufacturing and the like that was an improvement. Not for the export market, but they're definitely able to do some things at home. At home in the U.S., the ISM data came out. It's an improvement, 55.3 versus 54.5. Manufacturing prices up a little bit. Order indexes up a little bit. The inventories fell. I don't mind that. Employment index strong, 57.5, and the manufacturing production index up. So I'm happy to see all that. Construction spending up 1%. They were looking for down 0.3. That's good. Remember, we're in that home market at this time of the year where it gets very interesting because in spring to summer is when so many homes get sold in the U.S. Construction spending for January up 2.5%. The prior was 1.3, so that's a positive part. Retail sales, this I don't like. The February advanced retail sales down 0.2. The consumer's pulling back. They expected it up 0.2. Retail sales ex-auto, so it's not a fluke. Down 0.4. They were looking up 0.4. January was revised better, so is that a smoothing? I don't know. A German manufacturing PMI for March was 44.1 compared to a forecast of 44.7. Not good. Eurozone manufacturing PMI for March, 47.5. Reading was expected 47.6, about where they thought. Eurostat data pegged the Eurozone jobless rate at 7.8%, unchanged from the prior month. CPI in Eurozone was 1.4% to February's 1.5% versus expectations of 1.5. It's only off a tenth. You keep getting good numbers out of the UK because their PMI was 55.1 compared to the expectations of 50.9. You would think with all that's going on, they have bad data there. They're not. In a move to help President Trump, China is now saying that fentanyl derivatives are going to be declared controlled substances, and they're going to put more controls on them, shipping and the like, so that's a good thing for our trade. The Tankan in Japan, the Tankan survey, and that's done by the central bank, large manufacturing deteriorated by more than expected in the 3 months to March, but small companies did a little bit better. And in the U.S., what I was talking about here is the EIA showed that 90 million barrels a day of drop in production of oil since January, and that's supported because we've lost 72 oil rigs since mid-November. So if oil prices are so good in the U.S., what the heck's going on in the rig count is one of the things you want to know. I'm going to discuss that and other items this coming Thursday in a live webinar. Now let me explain how this works. I cull my lists. You can get back on a mailing list by calling my staff at 866-973-2077. It's only by an invite, and the invite comes via an email. You then click on the email. Once you do that and fill out your information, you are sent your password and everything else you need to get in. No, it is not just open. You don't just come in without the password or that. And seating is limited. The webinar lasts anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. You bring the questions. I do my best to answer them. And I frankly don't care if we're going to discuss a stock chart, an ETF chart, a futures chart. I'm there to work with you. I don't know all the symbols of stocks and ETFs, so bring those with. We put them in. To me, a chart's a chart. So I'll teach you the techniques I have. You bring the questions. We'll try to answer them, and away you go. It's very interactive, a lot of fun. It's going to be this Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The invites are going to go out, the first round of them, late morning today. So do yourself a favor. Give our staff a call to get on the list. I'm Ira Epstein. Have a good day.